Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's Social Media Monday. Really a pleasure to have you here, everyone that did show up. Today, we got a request to go through playlists, and I thought it was a pretty interesting request, and so I said, yeah, let's talk about playlists. So I brushed up a little bit on playlists, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your YouTube page. And get just a little oriented about your YouTube page. And then when you're going to be going next is you're going to go to your Creator Studio. So press your Creator Studio. And when I was going through some of the information in regards to the playlist, what I came to understand is that by having a number of different playlists, what you're doing is you're increasing the likelihood of getting more people onto your YouTube page. And you can add a whole bunch of other playlists there too from other people, and you promote them, they promote you, kind of thing. But today we're going to focus predominantly on you creating your own playlist. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click over here on a playlist, and you're going to notice that I already have a number of playlists that have been created. I got presentation music, I got some training from people, I've got business videos, I got trust company videos, and these right here represents that these are public, and then this right here is locked or private, and then this right here is unlisted, and then this right over here is unlisted as well. I got a public one for free energy, I got Freeman's laws that are public, so that means that anyone who comes to my YouTube page can take a look at these playlists. But let's start creating a brand new playlist. And everyone who's here today, if you can just mute yourselves for the time being, that would really help out. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a brand new playlist. And I'm going to create this one here is, I'm going to create this one. It's how to create a WordPress website that converts. And I'm doing this because I'm currently working on a project with Jason from Radiant Freedom, and what we're doing is we're creating presentations on how to create WordPress websites that convert. So go figure. Now, what I'm also able to do is I'm also able to make this public, unlisted, or private. Now, private would mean that it's just for my viewing and just for myself. Unlisted means that I'd have to give a link to someone to go and look at it. Unless you have the link, you're not going to be able to see it. And public is exactly what it is. It's a public. Now, this particular example, we're going to create as a public. So we're going to just create it just like that. And then all of a sudden, hey, here I am. I have no videos here yet. But what I can do is I can start editing my playlist. And so I just to show you that once again, what I did is I have no videos here. And it says how to create a WordPress website that converts. And so what I'll do is I'm going to just click edit. And I hope you're following this process. Now, I'm able to do a couple of things. I'm able to share this with other people. I'm able to go to my YouTube, to my other social media, like let's say Facebook or LinkedIn, and able to post this playlist in there. And I'm going to show you the kind of the idea behind that in a moment. And I can also, here, I can edit, and you can actually put that in Facebook and Twitter, and you can connect all of these into Reddit, into your Blogger, into Tumblr and Pinterest, and all of these other guys right over here, LinkedIn. You can share them directly in there as long as you set up your YouTube. Now, YouTube has quite a bit of followers, and so it really makes a lot of sense for your business to get involved in that. So what we've got is we got a comment there on what video that they want me to add, so that's great. So let's just go right over here and add a video. Now what's interesting is I can add a URL video, but first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my video over here, and I'm going to click video number 1 for this right there. So I just can click video number 1. I'm going to add a video like this. Now I have that video there, and I'm going to add another video. I can add this video right over here, part number 2. I can just go into a URL, and I can just go like this, and then there's number 2 right there. Just very simple. Doesn't take a lot of time. And then you're going to see, oh, wow, look, there's video number 2 that just came on. And then what I'm able to do is I'm able to go and I'm able to use a video number 3, and I'm smiling because it is that easy, and it's kind of cool, actually. Thanks, Jason, for reminding us how important playlists are. And now what we have
No, no, no problem. And
is
here's the cool thing as well is Odin's video number 3, when I checked it earlier this morning, was ranking number 4 on the target search, which is how to build WordPress sites that convert.
so what we can do
And
is
last week that video number 2 was ranked number 9, and video number 1 is currently also in the top 19.
perfect. So we could probably, and what I did is Jason actually worked on that a little today. And I mean, we can go a little bit further into making your playlist a little bit more conversion friendly. So we can see right over here, if we scroll down, we can just show some more. Education, it shows all the presentations. I can look at analytics and I can edit the video from here as well. And what Jason mentioned is that, hey, it's really great if you were to just put a comment and then pin that comment on the very top. And then I'd like it if Jason could go and like that as well, because the more likes, the better it's going to be for everyone. And when I went over here to edit video, what you can see is that Jason also picked all of these up, and all he did was he just sent me a list on LinkedIn, or sorry, on Skype, and all I did was copy and paste all of that in here, and made all of my meta tags is what they're called. And so you can see that what Jason's saying is that, you know, I mean, what this does is it helps both of us. It lets people realize that I know how to create websites and I know how to create copy, and that you should know that I know how to do that, so I can help you create your website too. And Jason knows how to do all the technical details, and he shows you step by step on all the technical details of it also. Now, let's go back for a moment and just show you how to redo that playlist, because there's another playlist that's really interesting that you guys would probably like to check out. And so let's open up another playlist, and we'll just do this. We'll call this playlist an example playlist, so I can show you how to delete it afterwards. So we'll just do example, and then we're just going to go and we're going to create it just like this. So this is my example playlist now. And I'm going to go and I'm going to edit my playlist. And I'm going to add a bunch of videos to here. So I'm going to take a look at my YouTube videos. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add Social Media Mondays on that. So we're going to put Social Media Monday there. There's a couple of other Social Media Mondays on here as well. Here's another one. Here's another one. And I'm going to it really does, here's another one just like this. And we have another Social Media Monday, another Social Media Monday over here, another one over here. I think it goes on and on forever. And you know, the idea is that I can start creating these playlists for you guys, and just put all the Social Media Mondays into one playlist, and I'll just add these videos like this. Now, the thing is that all of these particular videos, none of them are actually they're all private. Some of them, you know, have not been shared publicly. And so if, let's say I just want to move one of the playlists around, and what we can do is I believe we just click over here, and I can say, well, Social Media Mondays, I want to move this one up over here, and I think that maybe social media Facebook groups and pages needs to go to the very top, so I can just move it like this. And so you have a lot of diversity with the playlist, and really the ability to create pretty much anything you like with it. And so let's now go back over here. I like going back and showing you the same routine again and again. So we go back to Creator Studio, we go here to Video Manager, and then you go, and there's probably a few other ways to create a playlist, but this is the way that I know. And so here's our example. And as I mentioned earlier, what I wanted to do is I wanted to just show you how to delete it. So I go to edit like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit over here like this again. I'm going to press over here. I'm going to delete this playlist because I decided that I don't really like that particular playlist and it was set up incorrectly. So now let's move on a little bit more. Let's go here to my channel once again. Oh, wrong one, excuse me. Creator Studio I meant. So then when we go to Creator Studio, and then I'm going to be showing you how to get this onto your main page, because you can actually set up your playlists on the front page. It's pretty cool. what we're able to do, guys. It's very, very cool. So let's make this one Social Media Mondays. Just like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to make it unlisted. I don't really want everyone to have access to that. Maybe I will in the future, but as of right now, I think that the people that show up should get all the reward, and that the people that contribute on a monthly basis to our success needs to have that before everyone else has that. And so what we'll do is we'll just create the video, or create the playlist one more time. And next is we're going to just edit that right over here. We're going to add some videos like we just showed you again. And I'm going to go over here just like this. And so what we can do is just start adding the social media information as we showed you earlier. And so what I'm doing is I'm clicking the control button, and I'm getting to be able to click a whole bunch all at the same time. And so just continue to go down. I think you guys are getting the understanding. So I'll just add those videos over there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the home page, and we'll go back here to the Creator Studio. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Here we go. Let's go back over here to this one. Of course, that's not the way to do it. No big deal. We'll go right here. My channel. That's what I wanted. Great. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to add some more, so the playlists underneath. So let's add a section down over here. And what I'm going to do is I can do subscriptions, I can do playlists. So let's go to created playlist. And I'm going to go to a vertical list, I think is what I really want. And what I'm going to do is this allows all of the playlists that I have in my YouTube channel. Now, do I really want presentation themes there? Well, I mean, presentation themes are pretty cool. You know, that for lead-in music and lead-out music, I'll do like free energy. It's something that I'm into. And I thought that the Freeman's laws were pretty interesting, but I don't really want those there. So what I want is I really just want this one right here. And let's just see how that worked. I bet you I clicked the wrong spot, and lo and behold, let's just go to customize my channel again. There we go. Go back over here. I'm going to add a section. I'm going to add a playlist. I'm going to add a single playlist now is what I really want to do. So I'm going to choose my playlist over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the creating a WordPress right there. And that's really what I want done. So now what's going to happen is when people go to my home, they're going to see right away that how to create a WordPress website that converts. And what's really nice is that YouTube now is going to pull this to the very top of the YouTube search. So if I was going to open up another search function, and we'll just we'll just go like this: how to create a YouTube. Create a YouTube. A WordPress website that converts. Just like that. We'll see what comes up. I'll go to videos over here. So we can see that if we're going just to a regular Google search, but I wanted to have a YouTube search actually. There we go. That's what I wanted. So now look at that. There's 258,000 results. So how to create 1-minute landing pages. And now I'm looking for what Jason said. Now what I want to do is I want to start making this go a little bit further up for creating YouTube presentations in regards to WordPress, obviously. So, I mean, I have a little bit of competition ahead of me, and 30,000 views at 2 years ago. And that's okay, though. I mean, I can send mine out to other people, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send this out to you guys on a weekly basis, and get the numbers going up, because it really is about numbers and getting the subscribers numbers increased. So I hope that answers a number of your questions about how to get your subscribers lists or your playlist up. And do you guys have any questions at all while we're still on the line?
How did you find the meta tags or the metadata to put in for the keywords?
Yeah, good question. So what I did is I just, anything that was in relation to the, so let's just take a look at one of them, for instance. And then I'll go to edit a video.
Hi there, and welcome to another one of our...
So if you take a look at, this is just how to build a WordPress website. Also, Jason is a search engine optimization expert and SEO expert. And on every second Tuesday, we have TGI SEO Fridays.
It's on Fridays, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. Right. So what he was able to do is, we put WordPress website, WordPress presentation, WordPress lead generation.
Now that first tag, by the way, you're not seeing it fully. It's actually how to build a WordPress website that converts.
Yeah, right there.
Exact same as the title, only just minus the extra bit after the dash.
Yeah. And then this one is just WordPress, and then this is a WordPress lead generator and how to build a WordPress website. And this is WordPress development, and then a website. So anyone that types in WordPress and website, we're positioning ourselves. There's some that I can put in here too, like for instance, Canadian marketing team. For instance, it doesn't really matter about capitals. I can do Odin Xavier, like that. Oop, I guess I should write my name right. Odin Xavier. What I could also do is I can put in Jason Ross. And what this is doing is this is going to, and I can do lead gen with WordPress. It just takes time to do this. And then what I can do is I can do CMT for Canadian marketing team, right? I can do, I mean, you can just, there's no limit to the amount of information that you'll be able to put on here for the search engine optimization. And I mean, you got to see that. Go ahead, please, Jason.
Yeah, and if you're wondering how I came up with that, how to build a WordPress website that converts, I was actually using this tool called TubeBuddy, which is a plugin you can install onto your browsers. They have a free version, plus they have paid versions.
TubeBuddy.
Yes.
Yeah, TubeBuddy.
If you want, if you don't mind me sharing screens for a minute, I can show you, give you a little bit of an idea of what that does.
Yeah, sure. I'll stop sharing my screen and you can share yours. We're still recording.
So you can go ahead and start recording again.
Yep, it's recording. So we're looking at TubeBuddy right now.
Okay, so I'm just doing the search here. What you're going to see is over in this area here, some extra information from TubeBuddy's just popped up. So right now it's populating all this. So what I do here is when I do a search and I'm, figuring out what topics to cover, I'll click that button there, so it starts showing this in here. And what you're looking for is basically for search volume. Generally, you're looking for, especially if you're a newer channel that's just starting out with YouTube, you want competition to be down in the green, which it was back when myself and Odin picked this topic to cover. Unfortunately, before we could get our videos out, other people have already beat us to the punch, so we're facing some much stiffer competition than would be ideal. But I was actually looking up some search terms for one of the TGIF videos, which is going to be going live tomorrow. So what I can do is just pop over to that and pick up one of the search terms I was looking up for that one. If we're part of setting up all the metadata for that video. Oh no, yeah, there's some page descriptions. This is actually one of the things I also do is for my videos is I keep a backup copy of the description on my hard drive. And so this is one of the first meta tag I'm using for this here. So how to improve website optimization. So it also starts the title and starts the description. So now what I'm going to do is put this search in, and what you'll notice here when I repeat this is you'll see that search volume is actually higher than the competition. So I'm just going to turn this back on, give it a moment to populate. So as you can see here, this is basically what you want when you're figuring out a topic to cover on YouTube. The search volume, you want it to be decent. Doesn't, you know, obviously it's ideal if it's up in the green, but it doesn't have to be up there, especially when you're just starting out. But you want the competition to be down in this green area and lower than the search volume. It'll also give you a score here, so 76 out of 100. That's, you know, a good one to target. So tomorrow we'll be able to see how my video does. That's, you know, the 5th video in the TGIF series.
And also the playlist that we just did as well is going to rank very well in all of this too. So from what we did today, yeah. So we're going to be able to track and test and then measure that.
Yeah, and keep in mind that what we're testing on here is also, again, is not an ideal, you know, topic to target anymore, because it took us a few months to get from when I discovered that topic to get the first video out, which unfortunately a bunch of other people realized that there was an opportunity there and beat us to the punch. So that's another thing when you're doing YouTube, is it is time sensitive things you find out. Because you don't jump on top of it and let things take too long, others will do it for you, and you'll be finding yourself fighting an uphill battle. Now, as our results have just showed, though, is even if you are fighting an uphill battle, if you do your SEO good enough, you can still get there. And my channel has 9 subscribers, and I'm outranking channels that have like 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 times the level of subscribers and viewership that, you know, my channel has, just because my SEO is that much better than theirs.
Awesome. Well, that was TubeBuddy, everyone. And so with that, we're just coming right on to the time. I'm going to ask you all to show up for Social Media Mondays and send your questions out to us on how to do certain things on social media. So today was YouTube, and it worked out wonderfully, Jason. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate the suggestion. And we're just going to stop for today, and we're going to have an open session for a couple of moments, and wish you were here. We'll talk to you soon, everyone. Take care.